So yes, you read the title correctly. A crayfish diver has told how he came very close to having a mental breakdown after Fisheries spent an estimated $60,000 and 4 years pursuing him through the courts over a disputed $1,000 fine.
The legal system. So this mess all started from an incident in November 2014. Bret Carter was diving with two friends in Shoalwater Marine Park. Fisheries officers watched on as his two diving buddies boarded the boat with a bag of snagged crays. So they measured then and sort of placed any undersized crays back into the ocean.
Yeah, it's one of those things they have to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, when Bret boarded the vessel, fisheries officers intercepted him. He was found with 25 crayfish in his possession, with 17 more than obviously the legal daily limit, and he was slapped instantly with a $1,000 fine. Bret has disputed this fine because, well, he was never given the mandatory 5 minutes to sort out, through his catch like his two buddies did, before, he surfaced.
Yeah. So let's fast forward to 2016. So Bret was acquitted of the fine and has yet to take the rock lobster out of his catch.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. It was purely for the fact that he hadn't started processing.
Yeah. So roll on to August 2018, so last year, when the case somehow got to the Supreme Court. Deflated by the drawn-out process and the prospect of facing another trial, he eventually caved in and accepted a plea deal.
Yes, so he was found innocent, but they kept on pressing.
Yeah.
And then it got to that. And yeah, as I say, he got so fed up. Anyway, the fisheries offered to pay Bret's legal costs and his fine, his fine was then reduced from $1,000 to $150.
Okay. Yeah.
So after 4 years, or pretty much 4 years after, at this point, it was reduced. To which he obviously, took up. And at the hearing, he, pled guilty to the charges. So he paid his $150 and handed the $60,000 legal fee over to the fisheries, which was only ranked up by, so high because they wanted Bret to plead guilty.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole system.
Yeah, they could have done this a few years ago and saved themselves a lot of money.
Yeah. Or just be like, do you know what? This has got over more than £1,000 now. Let's just leave it.
Yeah. This really is a dumb waste of time. There's the legal system all over by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Money just wasted on everything. So Bret was basically battered down until he pleaded guilty, which apparently is really common, which is of course what the fisheries will see as a big win. But unfortunately, now they look bad because they're just beating on the little guy.
It's one of those things where, they look bad, they're beating on the little guy, but then also as well, they've won a court case. So if you look at the stats, they're fighting the people that are going against cruel,
Yeah, it's a massive $60,000 mess to which the taxpayers...
Not us, you guys.
The American taxpayers are paying for, basically. All over a $1,000 fine, which was then reduced to $150.
So this is so stupid. It just proves that the legal system sometimes just it doesn't work.
No.
In this aspect. It makes no sense. And I think if there were smarter people, maybe that were in charge of it, they were like, well, let's look at how much this is costing us. Let's look at the fine. That's the cut-off date. That's what we don't want to do. There's no point in doing it further. No. So this is stupid. But what are your thoughts about this story? Are you impressed with the fisheries and what they were doing, the passion they had to finally getting this guy, catching him, beating him down? Are you impressed with that? Or like pretty much everyone else, do you feel sorry for Bret? He went through all of that for nothing, basically. At the end of the day, he got all that stress, all that strain. He had to pay $150, and the fisheries ended up paying his fine. It's so silly. All like us, do you believe this mess could be avoided? I certainly do.
What, by giving him 5 minutes to sort out his catch?
Yeah, literally, they could have, as I say, his first one was proven that he was in the right, but they kept on pressing, and $60,000 later, you have this mess. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And as always, stay classy, scuba divers.
We are an online dive store serving the UK and the world for all your diving equipment needs. So why not visit us at simplyscuba.com or click the box on your screen.